Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Crazily. In today's episode, I have a few plans for today. One of them is a storage. The second one is I'll explain later. But the third one is actually that I just announced on a post that there will be something for the members. So I wanted to get the members involved, even though I know I have none right now, because this is kind of my way of maybe becoming a member. It helps out a lot. The money. I would like to make this my full-time job. So if you guys do want to support the channel, I would really appreciate that. It's only $1.99 a month. But yeah, no, I'm going to add something new to it. So there's not really much to do with members. It is kind of just a way to support right now. But I want to honor that too. So I'm going to be making the turtles. Every single turtle that is bred here is going to be named after a member. Or something, if you want something different, leave a comment and I'll make it that. But yeah, that's something I will do. And if you become a member, I will show you off in the next episode and be like, hey, thank you for becoming a member and stuff like that. So basically, that will be it. The only one who will not be a member role is not Sheldon over here, who I think is upset that I kind of took over his beach. Sorry, dude. But yeah, not Sheldon is like the first turtle that I found here. So he's just going to be honored and stay not Sheldon. I mean, the second thing I want to do is introduce a new concept I want to do every single episode. And that is basically, I want to go around to people's bases and take photos of them and then add into a resource park like that one there. As you could tell, that is actually Gamer Duck, the owner that I took in on base because he likes to sit here when he's just lollygagging and doing work on his computer. So I think that was cool. So I took a photo of him and put it into a resource pack. I will make this resource pack downloadable so you guys can use it whenever you want. But yeah, I think I'm going to introduce that episode for let's do our first one. So actually, there's not a lot of bases to do. So I want to do spawn. So I kind of want to take a photo of spawn here. And oh my god, it's loading in super slowly. And I just need to figure out what kind of photo I want to take. Because actually, I tried earlier and like there's not too many good photos to take from spawn. But I wasn't really looking for like a cool photo. But yeah, it's just like an awkward area to be honest. So let's figure this out. And yes, I like 100% saw this on Mumbo Jumbo. I was like, oh my god, I want to do that so badly. And yeah. So first I actually need to do this. And save it. Spawn photo. Save. And then we need to go actually into the flashback mod. Go into save photo. And now here I like to put on this shakers instead because I think it just makes photos look better. And we can adjust the time. Maybe we'll leave it nighttime for now. I just need a good look around to figure out what I want to do. It is such a weird shape. Like nothing's really sticking to me. It's kind of bothering me. And like there's just too much to like really fit into the frame. And some things it's like hard to like such a weird angle. Okay, you know what? I give up on spawn for now. I'm gonna go find something else. I was thinking maybe the end farm, but like honestly, I think this kind of makes it look too ugly now. So maybe not this. Or I could just do my base, take a photo of the coral reef with the turtles, and hopefully one like goes close enough to a reef to make it look cool. There's no way I can really control them though. That's the issue. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna let it record for a little bit and see if we can get any cool moments with the turtles. Also, I really love the shaders. If I just didn't like playing with normal shaders on all the time, I would. But like, man, this is actually such a nice shaders. Oh my god. Anyways. Alright, I think this is pretty cool. He's just sitting in the grass. Maybe back it up a little bit, and then we can get like the grass there. Looks okay. I think we could do better though. Nothing's really hitting me. Like, oh my god, this is it. This is tougher than I thought. Mumbo made it look so easy. Oh my god. But also he already has like full bases designed already. I need to wait for other people to really make their bases. I could make one focused on just my house right now. But I'm on the turtles, so we're gonna do that. Like ideally I would want them swimming through the coral like I did in the last thumbnail. But like I can't force them to do that. So it makes it a little tough. I think I'm gonna do this for now. Try to frame it better. Okay, yeah, we got like the other turtle there and that. So what I do is now is F2, and I'm gonna take this photo. We're gonna open it up in Paint. And what I do from here is I basically just take it, and we're going to suppress the crap out of it. Canvas size, maintain aspect ratio. I think it's like 128. Nope, that is not it. I have to resize it to 128. Oh, I don't have maintain on. Oops, that would do it. 128 by 68, and now it kind of like pushes it. Now it looks a little bit more Minecrafty. Honestly, I might lower it a little bit more. Maybe like 64. And now it looks more Minecrafty. And I basically take this and then I put it into the resource pack. Okay, so theoretically now, if I probably should set up the area, you should be able to get the photo to come up. Don't stop getting the same exact photo. Oh my god. Come on. There we go. Oh, I didn't add a border. I will have to add that on. Hold on. Okay, cool. Now it has a little border. I might change it up a little bit, but this was kind of just an example of what my plan is to do in the future. I really want to do a bunch this episode, but I did realize like some people don't really have their bases built up and they probably don't want photos of them yet. But yeah, we're just gonna do stuff like that every episode, at least one per episode. I'll figure it out. And yeah, just an example today. But the third thing I really want to focus on is I've kind of run out of storage. Like, I mean, I have a lot of storage, but like I've run out of like an organized storage, and I really want an organized storage. I don't know how I want to make it yet. I don't know if I want to make it underneath my house, or I have an entire separate building just for storage. Just haven't figured it out yet, so I'm going to have to think about that one. All right, so I kind of figured out where I'm going to build this storage build space because I need storage. I'm so lacking in storage right now, and it's just going to be underneath the base. But I think what I'm going to try to do is on this side here, I want to add a little bit of glass so I can see out and look at my turtles from underwater. And I think that would be super cool. I just got to figure out where exactly, probably like right there I want the glass to be. I think that's a pretty good observational area. So I got to figure that out. And yeah, that should be fun. Now we just got to dig underneath the house and figure out a good spot to put a ladder. And there isn't one. I guess right here is probably the best spot because like everything is kind of cornered off and I don't want to have to arrange my house decorations. Or I could do it right by my bed. I guess looking and seeing where the best place for a door is, that kind of feels random. That feels a little bit more natural. And that kind of gives me more space to, yeah, I'm going to do it over there. I don't really know how to time lapse this, so I'm just going to make it and I'll figure it out from there. Okay, so this is kind of what I have so far. We got the little glass going, a nice floor going. I decided to use spruce wood, make it a little bit darker and like cooler. And then the storage system basically look like this. I'm going to put what the general idea of what the items are up top. And then that'll be like for these 9. And for whatever row or whatever's there. I mean, it's just going to be like, I'm going to add like, it's going to go up. Because this side's the only side that's really going to be like under the water. And then everything else could just be underground and look pretty. I don't know exactly when I'm going to do this ran this way, but I think this looks good so far. And I just got to figure out more. Oh, I just thought of a really cool thing I could do while digging this out. I can make room for like in between the storage areas to like have the paintings. Oh my god. I think that's a great idea. I need to figure out how to put it. I think it's too late for this little area here. There's not much space to go off of, and I already organized everything. Like that's the dirt, that's my logs, deep slate, cobblestone, planks, sand. I just don't know what else to do. Okay, I got a little sidetracked and made this wall. I think it's a very good wall. Now I kind of just did this because I want to start the breeding process for the turtles, so you know they could lay more eggs. This is a turtle conservation, and this area is basically done. I did actually figure out dry grass exists. I didn't know before, which I'm debating on putting over here, or just leaving it like this, because I don't know, it might ruin it. I think it works over there. And yeah, so this could be like the wall that I use to put all around this entire area. I gotta figure out zigzags and stuff. And it's gonna like go in water too, so yeah, that'll work that way too. But it's gonna take a while. This is just a start of like testing it out. I might change this part because I feel like this change is a little egregious. I just don't know what to put there to make it look better, but I'll figure it out. It is definitely a test on the wall. And I have dug this area out a little bit more. It's kind of hard to tell exactly where I'll reach the beach again, so I don't know exactly what to do there. Like I built this area to build more, and I think this could be like the common theme for the whole area. I'm going to leave spaces to leave for the paintings, and Gotta figure out a better way to place that. I'm gonna do like the nether and ends like their own separate room to like kind of match the theme, but everything else is kind of gonna be like this. So I think we're just gonna do a little bit of a time lapse to show off that progress. Okay. It's been taking me a while because I just don't really knew exactly what I was going into, and I just been like free flowing. And plus I only have like an hour or two a day to really build, so it takes me a while to gather the resources needed and like actually build. But this is where I'm at so far, even if it's taking me like a week. It is definitely not 100% finished. This hallway is going to go all the way down, and actually it leads to my mining area. So I've decided that'd be a cool re-addition to like do that and connect it to the storage area, and then have like a little secret waterfall that comes in here. I can actually show that off at the end of this. Yeah, we got water here. If you go in here, it leads to where the bridge is and the cave. So I thought that was a cool idea, so I could have like this connected. I want everything to kind of be connected in a way, so like if I ever need a different path to get somewhere, I have that path. But yeah, I mean, I'm going to add a bunch of little small details later on. I have the paintings all set. There's glowstone behind the paintings so that it brings some light, hidden light into the room, which I think is really cool. I didn't think this one through. I didn't realize that you can't place paintings like that. So I'm going to have to figure out a better way for this corner, but that's another day's problem. You know, got little plants everywhere. I even added that there, thanks to Jana. Got it for me. And I'm going to add more stuff, like little details like that to here. But I think it looks really good so far. And then you come down this hallway, and then I made an entire area just for the nether decoration. And I think it looks really cool. Got like little platforms, nether wart farm, brewing stands, and you need to add another one there. Got two dried gas tier, because I thought it'd be cool decorations. I am kind of just placing and things everywhere. And then this is all the end storage. I decided to like recreate the end in the middle. There's the portal here, the dragon's towers. If I had a dragon head, I would definitely place it there, but I forgot to grab one when I have to go grab my elytras, so I'm gonna have to go find another one, which I will eventually. And yeah, I think it's coming out really good so far. I'm sorry this episode's taking longer than I'd like, but it's hard to build really fast. I'm a very slow builder. If you ever want to know what a skeleton looks like floating in the end, well, there you go. I don't know what happened there. He's just floating. I don't have a bow on me. No, I can't even shoot him. That's kind of a shame. I guess I'll just leave them there for now. Okay, so I finished the last shulker box that I needed, and I had this chest here that I'm going to put more shulker box shells in. It's going to be the only chest in this entire area. I think that's fitting. And I want to put allium flowers in here, but I can't really find them. So I guess we can go on a little adventure. Also, I'm kind of debating on like adding just more talking into these videos and like exploring, because like I realize I don't really do that. I kind of just have been doing, hey, I'm going to do this and then do it. Maybe that makes the video a little more entertaining. I don't know. I'm experimenting here. I'm not good at Minecraft videos. I need to study the hell out of Hermitcraft. Maybe that's what I'll just do. I'll just copy all of Hermitcraft. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to make my own thing. We'll see. Get out of here, sir. You don't belong here. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, I finally found the flower I was looking for. It only took like a bajillion years to get here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, finding this flower, it only spawns in flower forests and meadows. And like, I felt like this one looked the most like an ender crystal. So I was like, yeah, it has to be this one. I'm just gonna grab a whole bunch of them. I have no reason to grab a whole bunch of them, but I'm just gonna do it anyways. Because maybe I'll need it in the future. Never know. Luckily, I'm lazy and do have commands, so this makes it a lot easier to get back to base. Anyways, time to put these in their spot, and look at that. They look like ender crystals, right? That was the whole idea. I mean, I think that's the closest to a mini ender crystal without actually putting ender crystals, because I know somebody's going to come in here, somebody's going to blow it up, and I am not losing my base. I'm not like agreeing. I don't trust you guys. I keep forgetting things that I want to do, so I think I'm going to make a book and quill. Like I did in my Forever World, to hold all the things to do list, because I could really use that right now. What? Okay, and when you just are about to pick a book and quill, but then you get randomly tossed an event token. I guess we gotta go figure out what that means. Hold on, let me make my book first though. The event tent here, and I can't get in. How do they expect me to redeem this if I can't get in? What the hell? I have an idea. It might just work. It might not work at all. We'll find out in a second. Just gotta find an angle, and oh. I can't even use ender pearls. They're one step ahead of me. I've been bamboozled. I don't have any rockets either. I can't even fly in. Ugh, this is annoying. Can I use this to... Oh, no, it's a popped chorus fruit. Never mind. Okay, I was gonna say, what if I use this to build a nether star? That'd be funny. I have broken in. Okay, you know what, Jana, let me in. What does this button do? Well, oh my god, it's a little end. Oh, theirs is cooler than mine. Oh, it looks like the dead dragon, and then... Oh my god, wait. It's just clicking me now. That's so cool. What? I wish... Ah, this is so cool at the end. Is that a head in the middle, or is that just a concrete? Are those all heads? Oh, those are all bedrock. Oh, that's smart. That's so good. And she's using the purple handles. I kind of like the allium better. I mean, these kind of light up still. Maybe a single like candle would work better, but I think using that as the roof too, that's actually really smart. Maybe I should incorporate that into mine. And this looks like a little bar area. See, if I had a creative mode and like actually play tested in creative mode, I feel like I could be so much better at building, but I refused. I'm like pure survival guy. That was rude. He just banned me. No, he's just testing something out, I think. I could like record these little shenanigans that I'm up to. But also, like, no one else talks and it's just me. And like, it's not very entertaining through text. So it's kind of just like silly stuff that's entertaining to me and only to me. And I can't really show you guys. I'm sorry. But I am now a part of this, if you get that. Okay, so I'm going to put this book right here. It's not filled in at all because I don't, I didn't know what to put in it yet. I'll figure it out in a few minutes, probably. I like had the idea and then I started filling it out. I'm like, what do I put in here? I guess I could put stuff. I'll figure it out in like a second. For now, I actually got distracted and I kind of want to put like trapdoors here to kind of make this more secure looking than what it already is. I'm not 100% sure if that's actually any better. I mean, it kind of closes off and hides the stairwell a little bit, which is kind of what I was going for. If I put like that there, yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's not that bad actually. I'll keep it like that. Okay, I honestly can't remember what I recorded last, even though it was like maybe 3 hours ago. But I decided to. I wanted lighting in here, and I wanted to use shroom lights and like copper bulbs, but those are so expensive. No, not shroom light, frog lights, but they're so expensive. I just said shroom lights with copper. Thanks for, and that'll be what this is. I think I'm going to make a frog light. Oh my god! Here, task number 1: frog light farm. That might be what I do next episode because we really need. I really want frog lights because I think they fit perfectly with our aquarium and stuff, and I think it'd be really cool. We need to get sand lanterns too, but that'll be another problem. Um, finish chest room. All right, not chest room, storage room. That will be this area. It's not quite finished. I mean, obviously, I still have to do all that. I don't like this place is kind of just be forever growing whenever I need to do things. So like, yeah, for now it's going to the mine. I'm gonna finish bringing it all the way down to the mine. I'm probably do that all off screen. Like, not gonna really be anyone's business, but I'll show it off if I do. I'll probably make a few more rooms, maybe like a furnace room and stuff like that. If I think of anything, maybe I'll keep no, because all my farms are upstairs. I don't need farms any down here. But more storage if needed, and yeah, it'll just be like a lot of things. More areas for our paintings, you know. I had like a list in my head before I started recording, and I forgot it all when I started recording. This is really fun. I'm so good at this game, guys. And making videos. Oh my gosh. Oh, I could put finish turtle wall. Yeah, that'll be a big task. It's just I don't really 100% know what I want to do about it yet. Like, I have the design in my head in like the area where it's going to be. I probably said this a million times already. It's just going to be like that. I just don't know what to do underneath in the water. I want to use sea lanterns or frog lights, or if I'm probably going to switch it to deep slate bricks. And I don't know what the wood type I should do either with the wood stakes. But maybe I'll just sweep it to some kind of pillar, like black pillar with salt, maybe? Maybe I could do that. But yeah, that'll be another project for another day. I did connect my nether portal onto the roof. So that's going to be handy. I'm probably going to build the frog light spawner up here. I just need to go find like the right biome with magma cubes, which I could fly around and find out. I could build a creeper spawn as well. So we got that. Oh, I gotta break bedrock so I can get down to whenever I need to actually go into the nether. I didn't do that yet, and I don't 100% know how to break bedrock, but I'll figure it out. Figure it out indeed. And I'll like slowly think of decorations to add into this place. I'll probably like you'll probably just like see things slowly get added and stuff as I think of things. And yeah, but I think it's been a while, so you know, I might as well drop this episode as is. I'm not, nothing's gonna be released at length. Whenever I feel like the episode's ready, that's when I'm gonna release it. So yeah, and I will see you in the next episode.